Yep. There we go. Just remove this. Let's see here. Remove that. Then add a scene. Boom. I like it. Now it's like all up in one scene. Hey, just testing some stuff out there. Messing with different scenes and whatnot in OBS. Not sure how I like the audio spectralizer just yet. I'm gonna make some more adjustments, and I'll be testing on YouTube instead of Twitch. More people follow me there. Oh, you are? Okay. Well, then perhaps I should just join your Zoom meeting. I'm just goofing off until I gotta start work. Yeah, link me Zoom meeting. There we go. Hey.
He's live right now, testing stuff. Why have I not subbed?
Yeah. Why are
Did you rename your channel?
You not subbed?
I guess maybe I was subbed under work the game.
Subbed.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, he's got many accounts. That's why.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is I'm on many accounts.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Dude, I love your new overlay. Like, and then what's driving the audio?
What do you?
That's cool.
What do you mean driving which audio?
So like on your screen here,
it's interacting to it.
Yeah, so it's a plugin for OBS called Audio Spectralizer.
Oh.
And so the top responds to music, and the right
is your voice
responds to my voice.
That's kick ass.
So I have two different. Man, I've been looking at things on how to level up my stream before I dive in, and just I've got my new capture card in, so it does HDR. So probably jump into streaming some Ghosts.
Dude, Ghost is good.
Dude, I'm
I'm glad
loving
you bought it, and I am totally like mooching.
Yeah, but
like,
you're able to use your account to play my games.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
100%.
cool.
Yeah, so I was just like, all right, let me just play this, and I was like, so I was playing it, and I was like, like what I said in the video is like, there's a Final Fantasy 11 feel that I get out of it because it minifies the entire user experience. Like the UI is not like go here, here's this, here's that. It's not busy.
Yeah.
So you just all that fades away, and you just kind of are in the world, but it doesn't then let you leave you hanging. The wind, like Larry, if you haven't played Ghost, the wind is like directing you to where your objective is.
Wait, Ghost of Tsushima?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, God. That came out?
It came
is
out,
out.
dude. Larry, where have you been?
Dude, Samurai Larry,
In
let's
a
go,
programming
man.
black hole or something? What's
Yeah.
going on?
Yeah. That too.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it dropped Thursday night,
Ghost
Friday
of
morning.
Tsushima. Oh, that's why. Okay. Yeah, I went to the
it's
dentist
out.
again on Friday, and I've been in like a crazy fever, nausea, delirium this whole weekend.
Yeah.
I was just watching Stranger Things with Eva.
I haven't caught up on the last season. Actually, our Netflix expires. We did Disney Plus and did Hamilton. Holy crap! What an incredible show! Oh my gosh! If you haven't seen Hamilton,
I've heard lots of good stuff about it.
Dude, I was like, so Julie and I watched it, and it's a long show.
I don't know why you guys are like paying for subs. You just gotta tell me, hey, Randy, get this on Plex. What's the deal?
Get this on Plex. No, but so we were like, oh, we'll check out Disney Plus for a little bit. So we did.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right. I do enjoy Plex because like I had so much stuff to all the
What's
time.
Plex?
Oh, dude, it's great. Like Randy has like all the cool stuff.
What is it?
It's like it's just a streaming service, and Randy has shows and TV and movies on it.
Oh, your favorite movies, TV, music, and more all stream.
Mm-hmm.
Until the logo is almost invisible.
Yeah. New tip, new cheer, top tip, and subscribe. Yeah, YouTube's been updating their API and their backend, so I'm hoping that we start seeing them do some cool things in the space, because a lot of people are skeptical of Facebook, and I understand. It's just like, all right, yeah. But yeah, that's cool, Randy.
I wonder. So yeah, I just upgraded the capture card to capture HDR.
Oh, good.
So
What one are you using? An Elgato?
no, I went with the Avermedia. It got a lot better reviews for the 4K at 60.
Ah.
So I've been waiting on that to come in. And
Are you streaming at 60? 4K?
no, I'm streaming at
I was gonna
30.
say don't do that. Okay, good. You could like, at least the way that I've found is streaming at a higher FPS is better than a higher resolution. Like I just leave it at the like I do.
Oh, I only output 720. I don't.
Yeah,
I mean,
what
I
I do.
capture at 4K, but I output at 720.
Yes, that's what I. Well, I don't capture 4K, but that's what I do. I output at 720, and I do 60 FPS because I found that the smoothness matters way more than the resolution, because most people are seeing it on a reduced size anyway. So
Yeah.
like, nobody's watching you on a 55-inch TV. Well, they are. Some are, but
Yeah,
not
it's
generally.
it's a small audience right now that eventually I think that will evolve. But yeah.
Yeah, I think right now, like for bitrate and for stream and stuff like that, 720p at 60 FPS is like the best if your CPU and stuff can do that.
That's why I do all my gaming on the cloud, because it's like then my PC is 100% dedicated to outputting the stream as instead of processing the game and the stream.
Yeah.
Now, are you guys able to see that in full 720?
It's doing 1080p for me right now.
Oh, 1080? Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
auto 1080. Yeah,
Legit?
HD. So I was like, all right, looks good, dude. And you seen transition to just focus on the game?
Well, I just like, I'll have to show you what I did. I don't know why my horse is moving. but I just hid the camera. Like I have a whole scene dedicated to cam and everything. So I just hide it.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I'm digging. So I'm like hardcore samurai fan. Have been for a long time. So this game, Sekiro was good. Don't get me wrong. I love swordplay, but this game right here, just embodies the essence of what samurai is, and I love how he struggles internally.
Yes.
with how combat is. I'm not gonna say anything else other than that.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about, dude. And I was like, this is great.
Yeah, I love how they threw that into there. So
I like his hat.
So I found there's a lot of different hats actually. There
You like different gear and they all look different.
Yeah, you find different hats going throughout the different headbands. I kind of like that one. I like the wider headbands, you know, and that one's got blood all over it because it's awesome.
I don't see it yet, but it'll catch up.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
YouTube has a delay.
And then there's a Oni's blade straw hat. That yeah, I went with the Wanderer straw hat because it reminds me of Big Trouble in Little China when that dude comes out of the ceiling riding the lightning bolt. I'm just like, yes. And if you've never seen that movie, you should totally go watch it.
Do they have like effects, or are they just cosmetic?
Most of the
gear has an effect, like
like these. Well, you can't see because I got that thing on.
But the hats are cosmetic.
They're cosmetic, yeah.
Yeah.
Much like the masks and crap you find. But yeah, you find different warrior armor. This helps you find crap. You've got the traditional all cloth based samurai attire. This is a bowyer's armor. That's part of the digital deluxe purchase. This is your armor after you get smoked early on, and this is some story armor that you get, and you can change the appearance. Like I've already upgraded once, but you can.
Oh, I see. Okay,
turn that
so the armor has a whole bunch of effects.
Yeah, and as you upgrade it, the effects either get better or they add more to it.
Right.
So, yeah. So, yeah. Hey, what's up, Rock?
Broken armor.
Getting all kinds of people in here just playing with things.
Just hanging out, testing stuff.
That's right. That's right. So yeah, so far I've really enjoyed the game. It's been hard to balance this and Final Fantasy 11 because there's still a lot I want to do in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I gotta figure out a good camera placement for this because it's freaking hard.
Is it hard?
Well, kinda.
Well, it's not like Sekiro, right? Like Sekiro is like meant to be like Dark Souls.
Oh no, I
right?
meant the camera placement.
Oh, okay.
Like where to put it in the screen so it doesn't just like take up the whole picture.
Yeah.
But I mean, I will tell you, I wasn't a fan of HDR because it never really worked or looked good on my desktop.
Yeah.
But HDR on a console with an OLED TV, that's a different level.
So your setup there with like that camera probably would look good, like smaller like that, or like in the middle left or some. Well, actually this particular game he seems to be Does he hang on the left of the screen?
No, it's you know, I don't know. I can't even really see that in the window.
Yeah. See, sometimes you gotta like move it around per game. I usually don't stream with webcam, but I know like that's probably like one of the most important things is actually webcam.
It's like a flip horizontal and then go down here to the right, which may not be as bad. Yeah, because you're right, he tends to stay to the left.
Right. So like the camera
right.
placement per game kind of matters sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a huge deal. But what's legit is this whole webcam thing that I have is a scene. So I just add the scene to whatever I want, and then I can just flip it off whenever I don't. And I usually flip that off. I flip it off when I'm recording like footage.
Yeah.
So like when they go to a cutscene or something like that, I'll turn my webcam off so it's not in there, so I can use it later on.
Right.
God, I've got, I don't know, 11 or 12 hours of cutscene and game footage from Days Gone that I've still got to put together.
I know how that is.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
I think you were good in the bottom left. It was just that I think it might have just been too big before. When you resized it, it was good.
Oh, the resize? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll play around with it some more.
That's a lot of preference stuff.
Yeah, no, I know. But I mean, at the same time, when you stream, you want it to be aesthetically pleasing as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got a few different things. PS4, I'm using 4% of my CPU.
Okay.
Yeah, Streamlabs gets a little like
Streamlabs would probably be about 8 to 10.
Yeah, it's a little more performance hitty, and it just some of it gets a little glitchy, and some things act weird, and
Yeah.
I just don't think it's as clean, but it is a preference thing.
Ooh, it's cookie.
Yeah, and I think you're right on the money with the cleanliness. I think the interface is a little clunky. on Streamlabs compared to OBS Studio.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, if you want some of the additional features, all you got to do is link stream elements to it, and you basically get the same thing without all the overhead.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. It's, again, it's a preference thing. So,
yeah, it is. Well, cool. It already your stream already looks better than most beginners would.
yeah, it's something I've been wanting to do on a regular routine basis, but I just haven't, because with this kind of stuff, when it comes to technology, I'm almost a perfectionist. Not quite, but almost. Mm-hmm. And I just don't want to release something that's, pardon the language, half-assed.
Yeah.
Yep.
It just doesn't look right, and people won't come back to it. So,
yeah, dude. When I stream, it's like if I put a camera, it's literally just a box. I just have my camera. It's the box. That's the camera, and I just put it on the screen.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I don't have any overlay.
That's all this is. That's all this is. If you want to do something really cool, if you want to do something really cool, man, I could show you how to do like a 3D fold effect on the edges. And it's still just a camera, but a couple of, what are they? Hang on. I'll tell you. It's a filter.
Yeah, like
type.
I don't like having any, like, again, this is a preference thing, but I don't like having anything else. Oh yeah, image masks are cool.
Yeah.
I don't like having anything else on the screen. So like, any kind of text or anything. I just like the game, and if I do the webcam, then the webcam. But that's a preference thing.
And that's why I like this overlay thing. It's
minimal.
Really minimal, because I'm the same way. I don't want a bunch of stuff on the screen. Now I will say, I do enjoy the little characters that bounce across the bottom of the screen of Brian's stream. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, dude, I love that.
Yeah.
Avatar, it makes it so much more engaging, but they're also small. Like, it's just like they're at the bottom. It's not impacting
not
anything.
Obtrusive.
Right.
Yeah. I found that, and I was like, this is fun. Like, it was like, oh, this is fun. It gives chat more things to do. It's like, okay, cool. And then it's like they can duel each other and do all this stuff. I was like, great, this is fun. And they can make me change my avatar and stuff. All right.
Right.
That's where I'm like, man, YouTube needs to step it up.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see what happens with the dissolvement of Mixer, and now there being kind of 3 primary runners.
Man, when that happened, I couldn't believe it. I thought it was a freaking joke.
No, I knew it was coming. I mean,
I was like,
I felt it. I felt it in the air. It's like, something's happening.
Because if people were streaming to Mixer, they were using Restream or something else to go over there as well. It wasn't their primary platform.
Yeah. I was like, what a joke Mixer was.
I will tell you, I'm curious to see what happens with Dr. Disrespect. He's still not back.
Banned?
He's still banned. And as far as I know,
he says he's not going back to Twitch.
I don't blame him. I mean, now Twitch in their agreement policy says we don't have to tell you why we banned you, right? But I mean, on some level, you kind of want to know.
Yeah.
And when there's a news reporter or a media source handing out inside information that he himself or his team may not know, that's bullcrap, Twitch. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I wonder where he's gonna go.
Well, there's only Twitch or Facebook game. And YouTube.
There's YouTube gaming. They just signed Ninja.
I don't even remember YouTube, but I'm watching.
Oh, did YouTube just sign Ninja?
Yeah, I heard Ninja was going to YouTube. I don't know if that's
He streamed on it once.
What?
Yeah, he's going to YouTube. He's not going back to Twitch.
Well, good. They kind of treated him like crap, so they burned the bridge.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I don't see Dr. Disrespect going to YouTube because Ninja went to YouTube and he doesn't want to seem like he followed him. So,
well, does he go to Facebook?
That's the only other place I know. I mean, there's this whole thing started up with the Mixer fallout, and some people from Twitch hooked up with those people and started this company called Brime.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
I haven't I haven't seen anything from them other than press announcement, and there's nothing else there. Literally nothing.
It's so hard to move a community.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's like, and we saw that with Ninja Shroud, like all of those. Like,
yeah.
no, like if that doesn't do it, like your crowd goes with you, but maybe people will be willing to try like a bunch. Like, but I was like, my whole thing was like, you need 10. You need 10 of the biggest top people, and that way you move them all over.
Yeah.
And then they're here, and now they're checking out the cool features. Bop, 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 bop. You know, oh, they can go from here to here to here to here. But Ninja was still streaming with Tim Tatman, and he was on Twitch.
Yeah.
You know, so you're, you know, if nothing else, you're still boosting Twitch's number. Like, it's just like, all right, guys, like, let's think this through.
Yeah, because all Tim has to say is, hey, streaming Fortnite or Fortnite with the Ninja, and boom, his viewership goes up on Twitch.
Yeah.
Because the people who follow Ninja didn't follow him to Mixer. Now, I thought the Mixer interface was pretty interesting. I thought it was more engaging than even Twitch. But again, you just don't have the viewer base over there.
Yeah, going for engagement wise, Mixer was definitely more engaging than Twitch because they were going for that.
Yep.
So it definitely had that.
I mean, Twitch kind of has that now, right? Since they went to the bits and then the engagement stuff where you're in the channel watching the stream or engaging a chat, you build points. Brian, you're doing that now. They can spend those points to make you jumping jacks.
And stuff. Yeah, it's awesome. I love it because it's just it's interactive.
Yeah.
You know, that's the thing that drives me nuts about YouTube. They're like, you can monetize with these super chats and you can do this, and like that's great, but I think they're just advertising to people who are like, I'm trying to make this a full-time thing, as opposed to like, I just want to have fun and hang out with my friends and just play games and like make it to where people don't have to give me money, you know, to engage with me. I just want that. I like, if you want to give me money to engage, cool, but and that's where that's why I like Mixer, their Sparks and channel point. That's what I was like, I like the channel points thing. Like, I was like, that is actually smart. The more you watch, the more you're, you know, there. You're like, even if you're just lurking.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Rock. Rock says the avatars are cool.
Yeah, you know, typical Rock in text chat only while we're having a conversation. We
Poor
forget
Rock.
to look over.
I hate sponsorship posts, man.
He's been in voice chat more often than not here lately.
Yeah, I know.
If he's not watching
he's also
TV
got a
with his
great
wife,
voice. Yeah.
he's in there. So that's good. It's finally played 14 with that guy for almost a year before I ever heard his voice.
Exactly. It's
Really?
Like, oh,
Yeah.
dude, yeah. Rock is an awesome guy.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And it's just like, and finally he's like, because he was like, I don't know, because like we're streaming. I was like, I get it. So when we're not, like, finally got him to come to hop in voice, and he's like, yeah.
Yeah, and you find out all the stuff about his name. He actually teaches geology for college. It's great. It's great.
Really? That's awesome.
Well, and then his name makes perfect sense, and it's so cool. It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. We are in a Zoom meeting talking, and yeah.
Yeah, you can't join this.
No, you can't join this. That's unfortunate. We should just start holding our meetings on Discord. There we go.
Good idea.
Like, man,
That'll
Discord
really
for-
confuse my work brain versus my
Oh,
not working brain.
100%, man. That's like, wait a minute. Like, do I need to be professional?
Yeah, it was already weird where like you know, I always associated Zoom to working, and then when this whole pandemic hit, like family members were like, "Hey, you guys want to have a Zoom meeting?" And I was like, "What?
Yeah.
Why?"
100%, dude. 100%.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So, what are you guys gonna do? Or I guess Brian. I think I've never watched a stream from Larry, but Brian, what are you going to do with DMCA stuff?
So I don't use that kind of music. I never have.
Oh, I do.
Are you
I
using
use
Monster Cat?
I use Monster Cat, and I'm licensed by Monster Cat.
Okay. Well, I didn't know which service you used. I didn't know what you were playing. So I just I've tried Monster Cat.
It's got the techno stuff,
Yeah,
That's always been there. Is it just like recent that like it's been drawn to light that people are getting hit more? Because it's always been there.
Well, it was like
well, they didn't know how to enforce it on stream.
right.
And now they've come out with how to enforce it on stream. So while you're streaming, they can pick apart the music that's coming across there. They can strike you and block your stream. And not really the stream, but they'll block the audio. So if you, like for instance here, my music is coming through the broadcast mix. So they would kill that entire audio source. So then the only thing you'd hear is my mic. You wouldn't hear the game sound or anything else.
Okay.
But that's what they do is they just kill the audio stream. And Google is sitting here barking at me because I'm not doing 128 KB for audio. I'm doing 160, and I think that messes with their algorithm. So they want me to change it for YouTube. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna help you block my audio. But so I signed up for Pretzel Rocks.
Okay.
It's got way more music, and it's actually like by artists, and they work to get around DMCA for you. It's $5 a month.
Huh, that's not bad.
And there's literally thousands of songs, and they have over 55,000 new songs about to hit the service once they can get through this other little wave of legal things that they're working on. So August 1st, they're launching the new music into the existing library, and then it's going to go to $15 a month. So I don't know if you want to check it out. I don't know if you're just loving Monster Cat, but Monster Cat seems to be more techno driven, like you said, techno or EDM.
Yeah.
And Pretzel Rocks has a wide variety of things.
Okay.
And actually music with lyrics, if you're into that kind of thing.
Yeah, I do like lyrics in my music occasionally.
Yeah. So I don't know, just something worth checking out.
Got my phone.
But yeah, it's I don't know, just looking for ways to get my stream where I want it before I start hitting it hard and heavy.
Yeah, it'd be good.
Oh.
Yeah, it's already looking really good.
Yeah, now I just need viewerships and somehow get 30,000 viewers a day and just replace my salary so I can quit. You know,
30,000.
Oh, yeah,
every nerd's dream. I want to quit my day job and play video games all day.
Oh man, I don't know how, like, because it's like
I'm with you there.
Become one game.
I wouldn't want to.
Yeah,
no.
I'm with you there too.
I wouldn't mind
hard.
saying like every Friday. What do? I'll be here playing. Like, because the thing is, like, they'll want you to be like, I just want you to play the one game that I found you on. It's like, oh
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, people don't realize what it actually gets like, but yeah. I definitely prefer to keep it as a hobby kind of thing, or siding thing.
A little side hustle. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
like,
side hustle, that's the word.
I have side hustles that pay way better than streaming.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm like,
it's hard,
I
it's
really
hard
want to
make
do
it a
this.
side hustle.
Yeah, I want to, like, I have this thing and I want to work on that. Okay, great. Then I call it a day, and it's like, cool. You know, it's like it's like streaming is my time to be social and hang out with people, and then it's also like I want to work on this in this game. You know, I just got Gunbreaker to 80 today. You know, it's like tomorrow I start Black Mage, and it's like, yeah, like I'm working on these goals, and I happen to be live. You know, which is cool.
I think it's funny though. Like, one of the reasons you left 14 is you're like, I just don't want to do the job slog. That's all there is to do, and now you're doing the job slog again.
The problem, my struggle with 14's slog, it was that, you know, I kind of came to this realization and a sense of peace about it was, I was also trying to, like, feeling bad that I'm not raiding, and then it's like, I don't.
Yeah.
That's
like,
kind of the only other thing to do is raid.
Well, it's like, why not? Like, because then it's like I feel like I'm just spread so thin, and so ultimately, like, hey, wait a minute, like, I don't have to worry, like, because so especially let's say 6.0 comes around. Hey, Brian, you're gonna raid? No, like, I'm not. I'll do the normal ones when they come out because that's fun, But then I'm just gonna focus in on leveling the jobs and that. And then let's say I get done with all the jobs, and then if I feel like dropping myself into Savage, okay, cool.
It's so hard to get into raiding in MMOs because you've got the elitists, you've got the tryhards, you've got the casual gamers, and then you have the people who are really a casual gamer but try to act like they're hardcore, and they bring the raids down.
Yeah.
And then your elitists get all
it's like
pissed off.
you have a hardcore person and his friend.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right. The only reason the friend's there is because there's the hardcore guy. Yeah. Yeah. And Rock just said raiding feels too much like work. I will 100% attest to that. That is why I left World of Warcraft, and that's why it was very seasonal for me. Because I was in not really a progression guild, but a raiding guild in WoW. But we known the guys for years. God, since 2001, 19 years I've known most of these guys. Some of them longer than that. But it's like, okay, we're gonna raid. Go get your consumables. Go do this. Go do that. And so you literally got on the game to prep for the raid, and then you spent all night raiding. Yeah. And that's what you did. And so before, when, you know, marriages, they're new in the beginning, right? So
yeah,
the first couple of years I figured out, Randy, you can't sit in front of your computer and play video games all night long. You actually have to go spend time with your wife. She made that very apparent very early on. And so we agreed to like 2 nights a week.
Yeah.
So I planned my 2 gaming nights a week for the raid schedule with the guild. And so literally the only gaming time that I got could do was a freaking job. I log in, go get my consumables, and I raid. And so that destroyed my game nights. And I eventually just had to quit WoW, and so I could go literally do my own thing, because the guild, while we progressed and while we did things, it was a small guild, like 12 to 13 active members, and when you're doing 10-man raids, you know, you have 2 or 3 that don't show up every night anyways.
Yeah, and that's the worst.
You know, your guild is depending on you to show up so you can go do this content. So that was the deal breaker for me for World of Warcraft. And what I love about 14 is if I want to go raid, I can. I just hop in a queue. And if it doesn't work out, I delete.
Casual.
Yeah. The only thing that sucks is we don't have Larry on the server with us. He's on some other little goofy server. I don't know what it is.
Are you guys on Primal?
No.
We're on Aether.
Oh, I'm on Aether too.
What?
Yeah.
What server?
I'm on Aether. I'm on Cactuar.
Okay, cool. Nice. Sorry, Thomas. So it's like, all right. Well, if you ever need a, I don't know.
Yeah, if you guys do anything and you're like, oh, we need another person, you could just like at me, and I'll if I'm around, I could be like, yeah I'm around.
Okay, we'll do it next time.
Yeah, man. I resubbed to 14. I'm slowly building my guild empire back up.
Nice.
The guys that I played WoW with started playing 14. So I joined their free company, bought them a house, did all kinds of crap, dropped like 12 million gil on them. And so I got down to like 100 grand. I was like, okay. Well, actually, got down to 5 mil. Then I hit 80 on Samurai. Then it was glamour time. So I spent about 5 mil on glam. And so I left the game with like 200K. So I got to build my guild back up. But yeah.
Yeah, man.
I know you guys know that life. Well, I know Larry does. I'm not sure about Brian and how glammed he gets, but
I don't get glammed at all. I bought a cowboy hat, but it doesn't work on my Ronso.
I heard that. I was rewatching the stream. Like, come on! I bought a cowboy hat. I can't wear it. That's.
I'm gonna be that guy in line. I'm gonna be that guy in line. I'm gonna be like that guy. You know, can Ronsos get the cowboy hats? I know I'm wasting a question on glamour. Mother, I'm the guy I hate.
Yeah, exactly.
With all this new expansion news and all the exciting new information, I have a question. Can Roswell's wear cowboy hats?
Ooh, sit down. Oh man, that's the guy who pisses me off every time.
Yeah.
Our
But, I
job's
mean,
gonna be rebalanced. Why are you here?
No, they're not.
Yeah.
So I like to play as a human, or higher, whatever they call them now these days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Male, but my kids are like, no, we want you to be a girl.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm a male or female at this point. No, I'm a male. I changed to Elven here recently.
Nice.
I made
Yeah.
myself a dark elf.
I
Of
saw
all
that.
things. Yeah. Oh yeah, you've seen my glam on the sand.
Yeah.
It's-
You sent the picture.
the glam is strong for me when it comes to samurai. I'm like, there you go.
I need to get a PO box because like Wes has like said, hey, I'll send you a cowboy hat, but I'm just like, I'm sorry, this is the worst. Like, you know, like I don't think Wes is a bad guy. I'm just not gonna ever give out my address. So I need to get a PO box. Be like, ship cowboy hats here, because like I want to get every Texas hat. So I got a beat up Rangers hat. I want to go get a Dallas Stars hat. In fact, I'm probably gonna do that for my birthday present.
So
I'm gonna go
what's
get me a
funny-
rough fitted Dallas Stars hat.
What's
Go ahead.
funny about that is, so one of the guys that we rated WoW with was a Russian. He moved over
Nice.
from the States. Love that guy to death, but he's just very matter of fact. He was into graphic design. He does some freelance stuff for Blizzard, actually. Really talented guy. He did a website for me like 15 years ago or so. It was the worst website I've probably ever seen in my life. But I didn't have the heart to tell him.
Yeah.
And I told him, he's like, I don't just, you buy me Stetson. You buy me hat. Stetson, cowboy hat, black felt. Okay, I'll do
All
it.
right, man.
And so I freaking got that guy a black Stetson. He still got it to this day. He came down to every year, well, with the exception of this year, we usually get together in the spring. And he's always got that cowboy hat with him just in case. I'm coming to Texas. I'm bringing it.
Yeah, I would totally wear a cowboy hat on stream. Like, yeah, I want a good fitted one. So I was like, yeah, I'm just trying to collect all these cool hats.
Yeah. Man, I grew up raising cattle. I don't need
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah, you're like, I'm done.
I'm trying to
into
get away
IT.
from cowboy hats and boots, man.
And this YOLO over here is wanting to get in them.
That's right. That's right. So, yeah. Well, anyways, I guess I gotta get ready for work. I had a half day off. All
Nice,
that
dude.
jazz.
Nice. I need to figure out because my birthday's our birthday's next week, Randy. So I'm gonna figure out what day I'm gonna take off when we get the kids over to. Hey, Randy and I are born the same day.
Yeah, I remember.
Same day, same year.
Yeah, it was like
Golly.
I was like, whoa, wait a minute, like, cool.
That same
but-
hospital though.
No, honestly, but we laughed and be like, what if we were switched?
Yeah.
I'm always like wondered. It's like, all right, we got two male babies born same day. Well, here you go.
Yeah. No one in my family has red hair, so
Yeah, see, I'm
I
glad
mean,
we're good there.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, that baby comes out with red hair. You're like,
What's
What's
happening?
interesting
here?
is when I used to grow my beard out younger, it
Yeah.
was like red and brown.
Yeah.
It was red hair mixed in it.
wow.
Doesn't surprise me. My family's from Europe, but
Yeah,
I'm sure there's
Mike
some
gets
Irish
rated everywhere.
mixed in there. Yeah,
Irish
exactly.
or Nordic.
Exactly. But now all the red just turns to white. It's, yeah. Hey, Larry, since you don't stream with a webcam,
Yeah.
one of the things that was, I don't know, I had this strange idea because I see a lot of people that don't stream with webcams. I think Brent, he streams pretty regularly. DKB, he doesn't use a webcam. What if you put a webcam up with a blur effect and made yourself like anonymous?
Yeah.
So like right now I don't have any light on me, so I look black. So you really can't see me. But what if you made yourself like when they do those interviews and there's like a white background and then a black black shade of a person talking? I don't know.
Yeah, no, there's that's kind of like the feel you want to go for is really what it is. I find that when I don't have a webcam, I find that people picture the voice as coming from the game versus if people are watching a webcam, they picture the voice coming from the webcam. So because my videos are like, it's mostly because of the way my videos are. I want the stream to have a similar feel to the videos where my voice is the voiceover of the video, not my voice is coming from my face.
Yeah.
Right.
That's kind of like the difference.
Yep.
At least that I've found.
No, that makes sense. And you're right. You're carrying over the same type of look and feel with it.
Yeah. Like for instance, like if you didn't have the webcam on right now and you were talking and like talking about what's happening in the game, I would kind of just unintuitively imagine that your character is the one talking.
Right.
Like you kind of just see the game and it's like, oh, you're the now the viewer is placing you as the character in the video.
Yeah.
Like that's how that's the difference that I think happens.
No, I could definitely see that for sure.
It's just definitely harder because usually with stream people like to relate to the streamer, and one of the easiest ways to be able to relate is a webcam.
Yep.
So it's definitely like a big positive for most people is to use the webcam.
Sure. Yeah. And I guess you just don't want to relate to people, if that's, I think that's what you're trying to say.
No, you
man,
could relate
Larry.
to them in other ways.
That's right. That's right.
I think it's harder to not use the webcam. A lot of people think it's easier. I think it's harder to be
Because
entertaining with it.
when there's quiet time, there's downtime.
Yeah. Like if nothing's going on, you can kind of like rely on the webcam for providing some type of feedback, versus if you don't have the webcam on, you can't fall back on that. You have to use your voice. So
Right.
it's very different. It's a very different type of environment, and I always just feel way more relaxed in the environment where I don't have the webcam on. That's usually why.
Yeah, for sure. Because then you don't have to feel like you're putting on a show. And to me, that's kind of why I didn't stream. Like I started streaming pretty regularly for like a month and a half, and then I just quit. There weren't a lot of people joining the stream, and it was just draining to have to sit there and talk to myself.
Yeah, it does.
I will tell you that's one of the hardest things is when you start a stream and 3 or 4 people join and not a single person chats.
Yeah.
So anytime I join a person's stream and the viewership is low, whether they want me to or not, whether they're just streaming to stream, I chat. I want to engage with someone when I join to watch. I don't want to just sit there and not do anything, because I know what that feels like. Like I'm wanting to stream and play through games with people because I'm a very social gamer.
Yeah, it's hard. I've been there too, and I didn't like it.
Yeah, it's tough because most of my job, as I'm sure you guys have figured out at this point, is literally talking with people all day long.
Yeah.
Either trying to sell them something or trying to fix some problem that they screwed up or we screwed up. One of the two. And it's just navigating people all day long. And so the last thing I want to do is hop on at the end of the day, go to stream and have 5 people join and have not a single person chat. And it's like, okay, I'm just gonna end the stream. I don't feel like doing this today.
Yeah. I'm just gonna play and enjoy my game.
Exactly. If you guys aren't gonna interact with me, well then I'm gone. I'm out.
Yeah. You got a 10-minute window. You better talk to me or I'm done.
Right. That's kind of how I felt. So it's, I don't know. It's something that I want to casually do. We'll see how it goes. But more than anything, I need to get on the video creation thing. I've got tons of content. I have storyboards written out for a few things, and I haven't made the videos, and I don't know why.
That's what I think helps the absolute most is doing that. That's pretty much what I did.
Oh man, like there was this guy and he was tweeting at me, and he's like, "Hey, how do I grow as a streamer?" Because I get that all the time, and I'm like, I'm not even partnered. Like it's like I'm pushing for partner now, and average viewers are growing. You know, just gotta, I guess, keep at it. But I get up right at the ass crack of dawn, and I'm like, all right, streaming here, because someone's like, man, it'd be so much better if you could stream in the afternoon. I go, well, I agree, but I'm not doing the 5 a.m. slot because, you know, it's like I can stream in the, like, no, this is when the kids are asleep. This is when I can do this. Like, that's, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it then. If I get partner, sure, I can, you know, futz around with it. But the rules are have a schedule, keep it consistent, you know, and do that. Just keep focusing on it. And so the I forgot where I was going with this, but anyway, it's like, oh. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So he was asking me about like how to grow, and I'm like, well, I have a video about editing videos, and then it's typical the response, you know, like, oh yeah, thanks. Yeah, I was just really, you know, I just really think I'm just gonna keep streaming, you know, being myself, being my bad stuff. You know, it's like, all right, good luck. You're gonna burn out. Like there's, you know, unless you're for some reason just like the most attractive person in the world. I don't, you know, people aren't going to discover that. It's just like make something that is searchable that people will discover, and then you can be like, oh, by the way, so stream, you know, like, okay. Oh, breaks my heart too, because I was like, I don't know if they're gonna. All right, in a year's time, you know. The thing, and Larry, you probably get this. It happens a lot around expansion time. Hey, I'm thinking about starting streaming the new expansion. Start today. Start today. So 6.0 is out next year.
Don't do it on the first day of the expansion. Nothing's.
No one's gonna find you. No, like you're gonna get like, especially in 14. Not only do people don't watch the streams of 14 to protect the story.
Yeah, I don't even stream on the first day.
Yeah.
So yeah. Like, don't do that. Make videos. That's the best way to do it. Make videos. Mm-hmm. Because YouTube is way better about discovery than Twitch is. Twitch has zero discovery, pretty much zero discovery. Mm-hmm. So you have to bring people to Twitch. That's how it works. So you got to get people first, and the way to get people is make videos on YouTube that people want to watch.
Yeah, it's like, do this, keep doing this. If you're my advice is, if you're streaming for anybody, an audience less than 25. Focus on learning videos. I don't know how to edit videos. Well, guess what? There's a platform that teaches you how to edit videos.
It's called YouTube.
It's called YouTube. So
that's where you put them up too.
Yeah. Like, do that. Focusing on it. Let's see here. Rock says, I want to get into content creation. Got an idea, but I haven't just done yet. I just need to try to find the time. Yeah, finding the time is absolutely a must. But yeah, just sit back, focusing on learning, editing the videos. And the thing is that, especially when you're small, like, it doesn't matter. You don't have to have like this professional, like, studio quality, like, edited video with, like,
my first one sucked.
Yeah, it's like your lighting might suck, your audio might suck, like, but nobody's gonna sit here and be like, well, this guy with no subs, like, sure did a mediocre job. Let's cancel him. From whom?
Well, maybe I'm a liar. Okay, my first one sucked in the way of, if I look at them now, they sucked, but at the time, it was definitely like, the best I could do.
Yeah.
Right, so like you still try to make the best you can make.
You make you do try to do the best you can do.
Yeah.
All right. I think Randy's on the phone. So I don't know if he needs this for anything, because it's like I probably do need to get back to work.
Yeah, I do too. I'm actually like in the middle of making something right now. I've just been like losing focus on it during the talk.
Hey, the only thing I need really is an update from Larry on the ConnectWise stuff. Wednesday's kind of the deadline per Keith. Mm-hmm. So just keep me posted on whether or not you think you can handle that, or if we should just go to ConnectWise.
Well, I was gonna do more hours on it today. So since Friday I haven't. I was gonna put some hours in it today. So
That's my Kage.